Hi everyone, good morning. Today is Wednesday, February 23rd. So good morning. It's a little chillier today, and I guess we're gonna get some rain, ice, snow mix starting tomorrow. So hope you got out yesterday to enjoy the nice weather. So today's practice is all going to be about focusing on loosening up the shoulders, creating some space there, making them a little bit more mobile, getting some greater range of motion in those shoulders. What you're going to need today is a mat, possibly a chair to help you with balance or to raise the floor to you. Blocks, as always, are a good idea, again, to raise the floor to you. And you will definitely need a yoga strap, a belt from your robe, or a long towel. So go ahead and grab a comfortable seat, whatever feels good for you. Bring your eyes to close. Let the outside world go. And bring your awareness onto your breath. Feel the air moving in and out of your body. And then my quote today, going in lines with relieving some tension and stress in the shoulders, opening up those shoulders, is soften your forehead, unclench your jaw, relax the shoulders. This is a reminder to stop holding tension in your body. Soften your forehead, unclench your jaw, relax the shoulders. This is a reminder to stop holding tension in your body. So that's what this class is going to focus on. I think it's just a good reminder. We hold a lot of tension in our foreheads and our jaw. So to avoid that, you can rub the tension, you can rub your foreheads, you can rub your jaw, you can fish lip it and blow bubbles. And then we're going to obviously focus on shoulders today. So take a couple more breaths right where you're at. And then blink your eyes to open. And go ahead and stand on up. We're going to get up right away today. You can throw your saki over there to go play, okay? So stand on up. Shake everything out. Swing those arms out and up. Reach, reach, reach. Swing them down. Reach them up again. And then swing them down. One more time. Swing them up. This time, put the palms together up top. Pull the hands down to your heart center. Close your eyes. Set your intention for today's practice. Then blink those eyes open and just start to swing the arms forward and back. Swing them. Crisscrossing opposite arm on top each time. Standing nice and tall, just swinging them. Shaking off any rust that might have built up overnight in those shoulders. And then we're going to swing them up and back, and up and back, and up and back, and back. And then go on a diagonal. Right arm can go up, left arm down. Go on a diagonal and just swing those arms. And then switch, left arm up, right arm down. And then come back to stillness. Then you're just going to circle one arm at a time. Circle that right arm. Back and around. And then switch and swing it forward. And around. And then switch to the left arm. Back. Swing it back. And then swing it forward. And then lower that down. Shake it on out. Take those arms out to a T. Cross the right arm on top. Wrap those hands back and just give yourself a hug. You can sway a little bit if you want to. Maybe you want to add some legs into it, bending one leg at a time. Get some range of motion of those hips, the knees, the ankles. Might as well, right? Pepper that in here. And then reach those arms back out to a T. This time cross the left arm in front, hug the arms back again. And again, keep rocking. This feels good today to me. And then release the arms out to a T, straighten those legs, lower the arms down, and then grab your yoga strap, your long towel, your tie, whatever you've got. And you are gonna take the strap wide, okay? And I know we've done this before in class, but I just love this one for shoulders. So you're gonna have your hands down and you're gonna reach them up and go back as far as you can. If this is as far as you can, you can go, great. Just keep going forward and back. Today I'm gonna hold my buckle because I don't want to keep banging, guys, sorry. Okay, that's as far, great, stay there. If you can go back further or all the way down, great. Go where you feel it and go nice and slow, guys. Don't rush this and make sure you keep breathing. So when you lift the strap up, inhale, exhale when you lower down. Inhale up, exhale down. Inhale up, exhale down. Inhale up, exhale down. Inhale up, exhale down. Now the next time, you go up and back, where you feel it get like a little tight, it's like a little more sluggish than it's like your peak tightness or stiffness or wherever you feel. I want you to hang out there and just hold it. The elbows can be straight or you can put a slight bend in them because you don't want to tax the elbows. But I want you to just hang out there and be nice and broad. If this is too easy for you, choke up on your strap. If it's too hard on your shoulders, loosen up the grip on your strap. I forgot to say that before. But hang out there, keep your chin parallel to the earth, and just take a couple breaths there. And then on your next inhale, raise that strap back up. Exhale, lower it down. Just kind of shake everything out. So this time you're going to take the strap wide again. You're going to go up, go back a little bit to that peak point again, and then you're just going to bend those elbows like you're doing a lat pull down. I don't know why I'm bending my knees too, but that's what feels good right now. So you're doing your lat pull down. Again, we're going to hang out there for a couple breaths. Again, chin is parallel to the earth. And you're still breathing. Obviously, breathe, breathe, breathe. Got a stiff neck today. I don't know why I slept funny. And then lift it up. Lower it down. Shake it on out. Okay, we got one more on each side. So this time you're going to have a wide grip on your strap. The right arm is going vertical, and the left arm is going back behind you. So you look like this, like this. You can choke up on the strap to your degree, but you're just getting opposite stretches. So you're getting the back of the arm on the right and the front of, that left shoulder. And you're just going to hang out there. Taking some breaths. Again, chin is parallel to the floor. And you're just breathing. And then on the next inhale, bring those arms back forward. Shake it on out. And we've got one more to do. So this time the left arm will go vertical. The right arm goes back. Again, chin parallel. Breathe. Next inhale, bring those arms back forward. Set the strap down, shake it out, and just release any tension. We're going to pepper in a half sun, so it's inhale, reach up. Exhale, swan dive down. Inhale, lift up halfway, flat back. Exhale, fold. Inhale here. Exhale, slowly begin to roll back up to a stand, reaching those arms out and up. Exhale to mountain pose. Take a deep breath in. Deep breath out. One more half sun salute. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, swan dive down. Inhale, lift up halfway, flat back. Exhale, fold. Inhale here. Exhale to rise. Swing those arms up. Exhale to mountain pose. Take a deep breath in. Deep breath out. Reach those arms up. Exhale, swan dive down. Inhale here. Or inhale, lift up halfway, sorry. Exhale, fold. Go ahead and step back to down dog. So you can take your down dog on a chair like this if it feels better for you. Or you can do down dog on your mat. And then once you get to your down dog, just walk your feet out a little bit. Little bit. And then come back to stillness. You're going to step your right foot forward between your hands. So you can take it halfway up, use your hand to grab it the other way, and you're going to come into a low lunge. So here's where you could have your blocks framing that front foot if you'd like, or if you're on the chair, you would be right here like this, okay? Whoopsie, sorry. So, keep your hands on the blocks or on the chair, or you could come to your knee, or you could come all the way up, wherever you want to go. If you want to add in a little shoulder opener here, you can lower those arms on down and reach those arms back. You can have one hand grab the opposite wrist. You can grab opposite elbows. You can clasp your hands behind you. Whatever feels good for you. Broaden across that chest if you can. If you're on the chair, you can just reach one arm back at a time, and then when we switch into the other side, you can reach the other arm back, so totally fine. And then release the arms, come back on up, full crescent, and then exhale those hands on down. Step back to your downward facing dog, either using the chair or on your mat. Take a deep breath in here. Deep breath out. Then look forward and step your left foot between your hands. You're still on those back toes. Again, you bring hands to blocks. You can use the chair. You can go to the knee. You can come all the way up. Feel free to stay here. If you want to add the shoulder opener, again, you can reach back, opposite wrist, opposite elbows, clasp the hand. If you clasp the opposite way, like the awkward way. And if you're on the chair, just reach the other arm back and keep one hand on the chair. Just breathe wherever you're at. And then release those arms if you have them. Reach them back up. Exhale those hands back down to the chair or on your mat. Step back into your downward facing dog using the chair or on your mat. Walk your dog out a little bit, bending one knee at a time. And then look forward. You're going to step your right foot forward again. Drop that back heel down. You're coming into warrior two feet. So front heel lines up with the back arch. You can come on up into warrior two. If you're on the chair, you can keep the hand on the chair. Reach those arms out nice and long. Yeah. And then this time you can cross the arms, left arm across in front. You can take that left arm across for thread the needle. So you're opening the shoulder that way. Or if you want to, you can eagle arm. So left arm would be on top. And you can eagle arm it. Whichever feels better for you. Take a couple breaths there. Then release the arms whichever way you have them back to your warrior two. Flip that right palm, take that arm high to the sky. Just look back at that foot. Just adding in a little side body stretch. Come back to your warrior two. Pivot those right toes to turn the same direction as the left toes. So your legs are kind of in a wide-legged stance. And then just bend your knees a little bit. You're kind of got goddess squat legs. Your hands can come to the inner, up right above the knees, fingertips facing down, and your spine's nice and long. you're just gonna dip that right shoulder towards that left foot and look over your left shoulder. Come back up. You'll do the same thing the other way. So you'll dip that left shoulder towards right ankle. If you were doing a chair, you could still hold on to the chair. The left shoulder can still dip, the right hand holds onto the chair. Then come back to center, straighten those legs, turn those left toes out, setting up for warrior 2, feet on the left. So bend that left knee, front heel lines up with back arch, arms extend out. You can reach that right arm across your chest and catch it for a stretch, or you can go ahead and eagle arm with the right arm on top. Whatever feels better for you. Take a couple breaths wherever you're at. And then release the arms back out to a T. Flip that left palm, take that left hand high, look at your back foot. Side body stretch on the left. Come back to warrior 2. Straighten that left leg. Pivot those left toes back to your wide-legged stance. And this time you're just gonna fold. You can have your block there to reach towards the block, or you can reach towards the floor. You can rest your head on the back of your chair. Whatever feels good for you. Just find some relief in the low back. Then lift up halfway. Keep your left hand on the block, and you're gonna twist and reach that right arm up to the sky for a nice twist. Exhale that right hand down. Same thing second time. Right hand stays down. Left arm lifts and you twist. Exhale, lower that left hand down. Bring your hands to your hips, keeping that spine nice and straight. Come all the way up. Whoop. Step your feet back together. Shake it out. And then inhale, swing those arms out and up. Exhale, swan dive down. Inhale, lift up halfway, flat back. Exhale, fold. Go ahead and step back to your downward facing dog again. Either on your chair or on the mat. And then look forward. You're going to step that right foot forward again. This time we're going to come into warrior 1, which you guys know is not my favorite pose, but I think it works good here. So the back foot kind of turns at a 45. So it's not your true warrior 2 foot. It's at a like a 45-degree angle. The toes are turning out a little bit, but the heel is flat all the way down. And you're not on a tightrope either. Your feet are off center. So you're not in a tightrope. You're trying to turn those hips forward. So come like this. Okay, back heel's down, front knee is bent, not on a tightrope. Trying to engage turning my hips forward, even though they don't all the way go forward because of the natural location of how the legs and the hips are situated. So once you're here, you can reach those arms up. Then you'll bend that left elbow back. Right hand touches that left elbow and just gives it like a little tug or a little pull. Release those arms back on down. Step that left foot forward, shake it on out. And then step that right foot back, set up for warrior 1 on the other side now. So left foot is in front, that left knee is bent, right foot is back, foot is turned on a 45, heel is all the way down, hips are trying to turn forward even though they can't all the way turn forward without having to lift that back heel up. But we want that back heel down. Once you get the legs settled, reach those arms up for warrior 1. Then you can bend that right elbow, Left hand catches that left elbow or right elbow and just gives a little tug or helps it work down the back a little bit more. Take a few breaths here. Then reach those arms up, lower it down, step forward, shaking on out. Inhale, swing those arms out and up. Exhale and fold. Inhale, lift up halfway, flat back. Exhale and bow. Inhale here. Exhale, slowly begin to roll back up to a stand, reaching those arms out and up. Exhale to mountain pose. Close your eyes. Take a couple breaths standing nice and tall in your mountain pose. Then blink the eyes to open. Go ahead and grab your chair if you need it to help with some balance. If you don't already have your chair there, we're going to take eagle pose now. So we're going to work some balance here. So you're going to sit in your little chair, bending your knees. Right hand's on the chair. Your left leg is going to cross over the right. It can single wrap or it can double, whatever feels better for you. If this is enough, stay here. If you want to try and balance a little bit, you can try and hover. If you want to add the arm stretch, you can go out to a T, cross the left arm in front, have that right arm grab hold and give it a tug like you did before. Whoa! Or you can do full eagle arms, left arm on top, bend at the elbows. So any and all variations are great. Or if you need to hold onto the chair, you can just do this. It's whatever feels good for you. You go where you want to go. Release whatever arms you have back to the chair. Uncross the legs. Walk it on out. Switching sides. So sit in your little chair, bending those knees. This time right knee crosses over left. Again, you can single or double wrap it. You can hover, you can reach the arms out. Or you can take the right arm across, have that left hand guided over for a thread the needle up kind of arm. Or if you want to do the full eagle, right arm is on top, then you can wrap. So wherever you want to go, just breathe. Release the arms back to the chair. Uncross the right leg. Shake it on out. And then everybody turn and take a down dog on your chair. Just to release any tension, shake your legs out a little bit. And then go ahead and step on forward. You can set your chair aside because we're going to come have a seat on our mats. Okay, so we're actually going to come lay down. We're going to start off on our backs here. So go ahead and lay on down. If you need a strap, you have tighter shoulders, you might want to have your strap handy for that. Okay, so we're laying on down. The strap is handy. Go ahead, lay flat on your back. Your knees are bent, and they are either hips distance or as wide as your mat. Don't have them any closer than hips distance. Your arms are down by their sides. And when you're ready, you're just gonna press those feet down, lift those hips up. The arms can stay down here by your sides, or they can lift up over your head. Or if you want to try and work towards shimmying the shoulders together and clasping your hands up your back, or this would be where the strap comes in handy. If you can't clasp your hands, you can hold onto the strap underneath your bum. So any and all variations are great. You go where you want to go. And then your next exhale, slowly lower down. Rock those knees side to side. And then we're going to do one more bridge pose. So take your feet wherever you want them to go. Press those feet down, lift the hips up. Again, arms can stay by your side. up, underneath with a strap, or clasp your hands, whatever feels good for you. But just take a couple breaths once you get into your bridge pose. Then next exhale, slowly lower down. Windshield wiper those legs side to side again. And then you can roll off to your right side and then come back to a comfortable seat, or you can rock and roll forward and back and then come up to your seat. And you're gonna sit up nice and tall. Your feet are about hips distance apart or wider again. You're gonna take your hands back behind you. This time the fingertips are facing towards your body. Sit up nice and tall though, don't leg round your spine. Nice and tall, so you can walk your hands closer if it's harder on your wrists. If you get greater range of motion of your wrists, you can wrap the arms further back. So again, it's just another broadening across the chest. So again, closer if you have less range of motion of the wrists, further back if you have greater range of motion. The elbows can be slightly bent or they can be straight, whatever's easiest for you. But keep that spine tall, keep that head up, and just breathe. And then next, exhale, come forward, shake those wrists out a little bit. You can roll the wrists if it feels good. And then take your fingertips back behind you. This time fingertips are facing away from you. So fingertips are facing away. Last time they were toward you. Feet are still at least hips distance apart or wider, okay? You can stay here and be nice and long with your spine if this is enough for you. Or if you'd like to, you could try lifting your hips a little bit. Maybe lift them a little bit more. Maybe you come into full reverse tabletop, keeping the head up or letting the head fall back, whichever feels better for you. But take a couple breaths wherever you're at. And then next, exhale, lower on down. Shake it on out. If you need to roll the wrists. We're going to do one more reverse tabletop, guys, okay? So the fingertips turn away from your body. They're behind you. You can stay right here with your nice long spine and broadening across the front of your chest. If this is enough, stay here. If you want to go a little deeper, press those feet down, lift those hips maybe a little bit. Maybe lift them medium, maybe medium more, or maybe lift them up for tabletop, reverse tabletop. Wherever you want to go, just breathe. Oh, I see it's snowing again. Ew. Sorry. And then lower on down. Come forward. Shake those wrists and elbows out. Shake everything out. I'm just going to set my blocks aside just so I don't bonk them. Okay? Now, and I'm going to also set my strap aside because we don't need the strap anymore. Okay, so come back down onto your backs again. Pull the knees into your chest and just rock side to side, just to give your low back a little rub. And we'll just get into the hips because we always got to get into the hips because I said so. So anyways, take your right ankle over left knee. You can stay right here if this is enough. Or you could pull that left thigh towards your chest and catch onto that left thigh. Either way where you go, keep both feet nice and hard flexed so those legs stay active all the way down to the toes, keeping all of those muscles engaged. If you want to go a little deeper still, you can straighten that left leg and catch like the back of calf or still the back of the thigh. Take a few breaths here. I know it was a shoulders predominantly focused class, but you gotta pepper in all the other stuff too. Then lower that left foot down if it was lifted. Keep that right ankle across on top of the left knee and just drop both knees off to the left and swing the arms to the right for a little twist. Come back to center, uncross that right leg, stomp those feet out a little bit. Then take left ankle on top of right knee. Again, you can stay here. If you want to go a little deeper, pull that right thigh towards your chest. can also straighten that right leg if you'd like. Whatever feels good for you. But just keep both feet nice and hard flexed to engage the legs all the way down to the toes. Lower that right foot down, but keep that left ankle on top of the right knee. Drop both knees off to the right, swing the arms to the left. Inhale, come back to center, uncross the left, slump it out. And then I'm just going to turn this way so you guys can see me in this plane. So you're still laying down on your back, and you're going to roll all the way over to your right side. And you're going to have your right arm out to a T, left arm's going to stack on top, left leg is stacked on top of right leg. And then you're slowly going to peel that left arm across your body and open it up to a T. So you're really broadening across the front of that left shoulder as you open up to the left. It's also creating a wonderful spinal twist to help you unwind just before we get settled in for our Shavasana. Your next inhale, start to bring that left arm back up and over, stacking on top of the right. Then you're slowly going to roll all the way onto your back. Shift your hips maybe if you need to create more space. And then roll all the way onto your left side, stacking the right arm and right leg on top of left arm and left leg. Knees are bent. And you're slowly going to peel that right arm back now, taking that right arm out to a T. Take a few breaths here. Then inhale, bring that right arm back up and over, restack. Slowly roll back onto your back. Shift your hips if you need to center yourself wherever you want to be. Then pull both knees into your chest, arms out to a T. Take those legs up to the sky and just take a couple of breaths here. One at a time, bend your knees back into your chest. One at a time, lower those feet down to the earth. Lower your arms down by your sides and set yourself up for your Shavasana. If you have time to stay in Shavasana a bit longer, please do so. If you need to get going, begin to deepen your breath. Move those fingers, move those toes. Bend those knees on up. Slowly roll off to your right side. Pause there for a breath or two. And now you're ready. Come back to a comfortable seated position. Keep your eyes closed. Bring your hands to your heart center. Thank you guys for practicing with me here today. I greatly appreciate all your love and all your support. And remember to soften your forehead, unclench the jaw, relax those shoulders, and try to release that tension that's in your body. May you be safe. May you be healthy. May you be happy. And may your minds be at ease. Together we bow and say, Namaste. Thank you, everybody. Enjoy your Wednesday. And yeah, that's all I have to say today. Bye. Love and hugs to all you guys.